Are you tired of being scammed out of your money? With Eazybot, that's simply not possible. Here your money is safe and secure in your own account at all times, and the best part is it's free to get started. So do so in the link down below, fill in an application, I'll get right back to you.
Good morning, Lynette.
Awesome.
Good morning from Canada.
Good morning.
Good morning from Los Angeles.
Good morning.
From South Africa.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Good morning from
Yeah,
New
evening in
Zealand.
South Africa.
Especially for those who didn't experience trading in this space. Even for professional traders, sometimes the market moves in the opposite direction, which results big losses as the market movement is unpredictable. In the middle of 2021, the market suffered a huge drop, where the Bitcoin price dropped from $64,000 to $28,000, which is more than 50%. And most of the coins had similar drops, in some cases even bigger ones. At that time, most traders were holding their coins as they did not know what to do other than waiting for the crypto market to rebound. It was during this time that we started to think out of the box and look for a solution that could allow us to continue trading and making profit, regardless of the market's fluctuations, and actually use those significant drops to our benefit. After months of intense studies and analysis, we created a trading strategy that can respond to huge market drops. As the market moves at a much faster pace than is humanly possible to analyze, it was necessary to find a way to execute trades quickly and at a moment's notice. This leads to the creation of an artificial intelligence software that can trade on our behalf and watches the market every second of the day. Our team of professionals worked diligently to develop this software. Eazybot was built with settings that apply our trading strategy with a very high speed of market monitoring. It has been tested with the preset strategy on live accounts and have been producing consistent results. Not only that, we have gone back in time using actual 2021 market data in order to test the Eazybot preset strategy throughout 2021. Most people trading in the crypto space lost value in their coins due to the huge market drops. If they had Eazybot to manage their trades, they would have enjoyed these kinds of results. Now, Eazybot will be made available to everyone to start using with zero membership fee.
Again, welcome to the call, everyone. We have more people coming in, and we have again David here. We have Peter, and we're going to go over some of the last updates that we have, as well as the people that were able to trade, which were the national directors. A few of them were able to trade and see some of the results that are coming on from there. Peter, are you here?
Hello, I'm here.
Hi, Peter. Do you want to do roll call for me?
Hi, Breezy. Let me see. Who do we have on the
Got
call?
quite a
Okay.
lot of names.
Oh, I see that. I have lost my voice though from last night, but let's try our best here. Hi, Breezy. David, our co-host
Hi.
with Renee. And we have Mohammed's on the call. Nice. Welcome, Mohammed. AJ, welcome. Akif, Alino, we have Ansel. Annette from Toronto. Welcome to the call, Annette. Anthony from the islands. Barry, Bia from Illinois. Brian, Chandra, Chiam, I believe. Paulette from Toronto. Cynthia from Alaska. Dan, Darren, Debbie from Jamaica. Doris from Vancouver. Edwards. And we got EJ. Let's see who else. Names keep going up. There's a lot of people coming in the room. In case I forget your name, I'm sorry in advance. Esther, welcome. Fabs from Calgary. And a lot of people with the name iPhone. Can you please change your name with your proper name? You can just change it right in the chat itself, I believe. We got Effie, we got George, Gilda from the islands. Welcome. Glenn, Gloria. We got Jan, Jasmine, John, Juma from Dubai. Welcome, Juma. Jurate, Katz from South Korea. Ken from BC. Welcome, Ken. Welcome, Katz. Kareen, Kim, Kyrie, I believe, from Norway. Welcome. Laura Lawson. We got Long Jam, I believe. Lori, welcome. Lucky from Toronto. Marcus, Mark, Marshall, and Melissa, Maxine, Martin from Victoria, and Mo, Mr. K, it says, Paramisha, Raghunath, Rosemary, Salma, Sanja, Satish, Simone, Steven, Suhail, Sydney, Tanya, Tom, Toshi, Trisha. Welcome, everybody. Trisha, another Trisha. I don't know how to pronounce this name. Solarisi, I believe. Welcome to the call. TT, Sammy, Vineet. Welcome, Vineet. Vineet from Florida. We got Wilfred. We got Gunter from New Zealand. Zach, Zarani from Malaysia. Eileen from Vancouver. Desiree, Eric, Ken, Pacini, and Radesh. And I'm sorry if I missed your name, as too many people are coming in while I'm speaking. Thank you, guys. Welcome to the call.
All right, Mohammed and David, are you guys available now?
Hey there. Welcome to the call, everybody. Hey, Breezy, Peter, good to be with you guys. Man, Peter, you're going so hard. You guys just stop for a moment. I want to acknowledge Peter and Breezy. Peter's giving so much that he's losing his voice. Just want to thank you guys. I'll give him a... we love and appreciate you.
That's because that was because of St. Patrick's Day, by the way.
We'll talk about that later. Man, we've got over 100 people on the call. We just announced this call yesterday. We wanted to do this. We added this call to our regular schedule just to keep you guys up to date with what's going on. A lot of great things happening. A lot of momentum. We crossed 15,000 registered members today over the last 24 hours. And so again, a round of applause to everybody here on the call. Fantastic job sharing the story, opening this up to people all around the world. We have 50 different countries represented. It's just amazing what's happening. We just got off a call with some incredible individuals, big teams that the level of conversations we're having with individuals who are, been building big organizations and other companies, and we're having those conversations. Those are exciting to have. And then, also just, the folks that we meet, the people that you meet in your neighborhood, in the hallway, at your school, those are exciting conversations. And for me, those are really the most exciting because, that's what ultimately this company is going to be built on. Is can we impact the lives of the average person such that it gives them a fighting chance of being successful in crypto? And on that note, I want us to do something. When we were here in the office, a couple of weeks ago with the executive team and the investors, right after the pre-launch event, Mohammed said something that he wanted to make sure happened every time that we got together on the call. And so we're going to do that right now. And the first thing I want to do before we go, I'm in Spanish. Hold on one second now. My Spanish people, I can't read that for you. So let me get one that I can.
I thought we were going to get a Spanish presentation right now.
No, I was like, yes, let's switch it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Y'all don't want me to do that. I don't want to hurt your feelings. So let's get it in English. I can handle that. All right. So the first thing we want to do is actually, we'll come back to the disclosure. Let's start right here. And let's talk about why we're here. All right. So this is a shot of our CEO, Mohammed, in our home office here in Dubai. This is at a time when we were actually discussing, you can see on the screen, we were discussing some of the different values. What are the things that, we're going to make us a company that would give us a fighting chance of standing the test of time? You guys, if you've ever been in business or you've heard the statistics, most companies don't survive. It takes a lot to build a company and to build a company that's successful for the long term. And so it was important that we took some time to really have this discussion amongst ourselves. Who are we? What are we about? Why are we here? Who are we here to serve? How are we going to do it? And I want you all to understand that, we're going to talk about how much money the bot can make, and we're going to talk about passive income. We're going to talk about comp plans. But at the end of the day, if you understand that there's a much bigger vision and a solid foundation upon which that vision is built, then you can be proud to represent this company and you can be proud to represent its product. And so we came up with a few things that are very, very core. And it's important that you all understand that, and not only understand it so that it gives you confidence, but you understand it so you understand how to represent this company when you're out there sharing it with others. So first and foremost, our mission is to accelerate an easy transition into crypto by providing an opportunity to everyone. And we've accomplished that by providing access to this amazing platform absolutely free. Anybody anywhere in the world can get access to Eazybot. Doesn't matter what their income level is. If they want to get transitioned into crypto, we've got a tool that can help them to do that. And built on that mission is our vision of creating a bridge to the future through technology and crypto. And what we mean by that is that we appreciate and understand that the world that we're moving into, if you guys have been paying attention to what's happening around you, what's in the news, guys, just a few years ago, people were still laughing at crypto. Jamie Dimon, the CEO, I don't want to pick on him, but, CEO of major bank here in the US, was
there, not here.
In the yeah.
In Dubai now.
I'm sorry, I'm in Dubai. But Jamie Dimon was was the head of a major bank in the US, was threatening to fire employees who personally, not even in the course of their business, but personally were investing in crypto because he felt like it was an indication that they were stupid. Okay, now that same individual and his bank are major proponents for introducing products into the crypto space. So the evolution is happening before our eyes. We see legislation coming through all kinds of different governments. We see actual countries adopting crypto as legal tender. The cat's out of the bag, and the world that we are moving to into the future is going to be built on the technology called blockchain, and cryptocurrency is the currency that will run on that blockchain and allow us to do business with each other all around the world. It's the next evolution of the internet, and we all are here early. We get to be a part of it. Now, if you understand the adoption curve, you've got the early adopters and then the masses come in and so forth. And so we're early adopters. Now we have an opportunity to present something to people that's going to help them to move into this world. Today, crypto is a little hard. It's hard to figure out because there's so much disconnectedness. There's so much new technology. There's all of these different things happening so fast. We have a product that helps people transition into this future in a way that is easy. And we think that's really meaningful because what it does is it gives the average person a fighting chance of building a future of passive income and creating wealth for themselves and their family. That's what we're all about. That's what we're here for. We show up with these values behind that. Our values are service, integrity, trust, respect, leadership, commitment, patience, quality, gratitude, and consistency. That's how we show up. That's how we encourage you to show up when you're out there representing the company, when you're sharing this opportunity with others, and you're talking about Eazybot. Again, guys, we're going to talk a whole lot about the kind of opportunity that there is to generate income, passive and aggressive income, how to build teams. All of those aspects are really exciting to talk about, and we'll spend a lot of time there. But it's really important to understand that these things that you're looking at on the screen right now mean a lot to us. And we want them to mean just as much to you as you're out there sharing this company. and as you're using its products. So that's where we are. I'd like to get started there, and we'll come back to our formal presentation here in just a little bit. All right, so we still have people coming in. We're at 136 people on the call. Really, really excited that you are all here with us. Coach Ken's on the call with us, and Mohammed is here. I don't know how long, Mohammed, you have to be with us. So what I want to do is pivot just a little bit. We'll go through an entire presentation, but I want to give some time to both Coach and Mohammed, both to answer questions or to address anything that you want to talk about. You want to jump in first, Coach?
Actually, I know it's getting late over there in Dubai. So, but I'd be glad to answer any questions, talk, whatever you want me to do. So we're just thankful. What we're seeing right now is exponential growth, and we've got so many great people that are servant leaders that are coming on board with us right now, guys. And it's going to just make everybody's job easier because name recognition is a lot in this industry, and we are getting that already. We haven't even officially released the product yet. So we're very excited. I am trading, and I can tell you that in less than 24 hours, I am definitely profitable, and I'm very, very excited about it. I don't know, what time do you think, guys, we connected my bot yesterday?
About
3 a.m.
Well, his bot it was about 4 o'clock our time, so it's probably like what is that, about 8 o'clock in the morning your time?
Was it that early? I thought it was a little bit later, but
honestly, I don't know. I just don't know.
I think it was closer to like 11. 11.
Yeah, so you and I both went live. You and I both went live 24 hours ago.
Okay,
yeah.
So it's about 24 hours. I haven't looked at. I'd be glad to show, but I don't know if we got to be real careful in doing that, guys. So once somebody's a part and they signed up and they have a free bot, you can privately go in and show them. But outside of that, I think it would violate the enticement laws here in the U.S. And guys, on that note, please, we don't want to remove anybody. We love you guys, but if you guys are projecting percentages on your social media, you're making statements like 1% a day, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to remove you for the betterment of the entire community globally. You cannot do that. That's considered enticement, and we're already aware that some people are doing that, and we are going to shut you down. We have to. So don't do that. You don't have to. Our product is awesome, guys. As soon as you guys see it working, you're going to understand why we are so excited and so thankful and humbled by it. But don't ruin it for the rest of us. And we're just going to give you guys insight, because some people don't know the laws, and we understand that, but in the government's eyes, ignorance of the law is no excuse. So we'll educate you guys in that way. But other than that, man, we're flying. We're just, our challenges are growth issues. And, but like I said, we're all a part of the No Sleep Club right now. And it's like one day molded in. So it's about 11 o'clock. Thanks, Vanita, on that. But you know what? I know Mohammed has to go. So why don't we give Mohammed an opportunity to come in? I can come in after. I want to be sensitive to you guys because you're over there and I know you're working nonstop. And for us, it's 12 noon on the East Coast, 9 in the morning on the West Coast. So we're good.
Yeah, thank you very much, Coach. And thanks to everyone on this call, because we are growing really massively. Now we just crossed 15,000 like 1 hour back. And right now we are at 15,140. So like every hour, we're getting 100 plus people, additional members into our community. One important thing that I want to highlight here, that we really want to support everyone. We want to work with each one individually. But this is not possible. I mean, there are some people who are approaching us in private messages, trying to get supported. We are here to support you. We want to really support you, but sometimes the time difference, the time zone is not good. Sometimes we are busy on calls. Actually, me and David have been on 2 calls like for the last 5 hours without a non-stop. And don't feel offended if you send a message and we don't respond immediately, because we are basically doing the business, helping people.
Mohammed, could we be good cop, bad cop? Mohammed's being good cop here. I'm telling you guys right now, if you guys are going to grow your businesses, you need to take ownership and stop complaining. Guys, are you part of the solution, or are you creating a problem? For you guys that are here at the very beginning, you've got the greatest opportunity that will ever come your way in your lifetime, guys. And we got people that are whining because they feel entitled, that we have to take care of them. Guys, we're working nonstop. You know,
yeah, we do want to take care of everyone individually, Coach. Let's put it this way.
But that's why we're having the Zoom calls and all of that. I'm bad cop right now. So
okay, so no problem. So we don't want to. There are many people, not only one or two people who are sending us private messages. We really want to discuss, and we plan calls sometimes. Sometimes people don't come on time, and we have to jump on other calls to get in order to address other issues. So just be patient with us, guys. Everyone is going to be addressed. And just join all the calls, all the Zooms, because we'll be announcing the news there. If you miss that out, that's fine. We are going to still show it in the social media, into the Instagram and not Instagram, sorry, the Telegram. I'm getting confused now on all of these social medias. On Telegram group, and just be patient. We are not intentionally not trying to answer some people or not to respond to specific people. No, it's because we have too many messages lined up that we have to respond to, and we have meetings at the same time. So it's just a matter of a time that until we get back to each one and support each one individually. So that's all from my side, guys. Thank you very much. You have been incredible.
Thank you.
And working so hard the last 2 weeks. 15,000 is too much, guys. Thank you very much. We want to reach 1 million, yes, but yeah, gradually. We just have to get the things moving. Be patient. We have some glitches. We're working it on one-on-one basis. I'm personally working with you guys to get the things moving until we get over this payment gate issue, but we'll get it resolved very soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohammed. Hey guys, when you get to know us, you're going to see that we are like family, especially leaders. We love each other like brothers and sisters, guys, and we get along very, very well. You'll also find that I'm incredibly protective of the people I love. You know, I've told people before that I love everybody, but there's very few people I'll trust with my daughters. And I hope you can understand that. I love everybody. I'm very protective of my kids and the people I love. And when I see somebody not being kind in text, that kind of rears up that Papa Bear inside of me. And so all I'm asking is you guys be kind and just be patient. We're doing everything we can. This is going to be a phenomenal run for all of us. And I'm excited because we finally found something that the product can truly set people free. They don't have to recruit. They can just use the product. And if they follow a simple strategy in time, they can be financially free. I was teaching my wife these principles and my kids these principles here recently, and showing them the power of the bot. And if the bot performs as it has in past results, are not indicative of future results. Anytime you guys talk about it, you must say that. It's very important. Okay. There's risk in this market, but we also believe that this is the greatest market and the greatest time to be in this market in the history of the world. This is a new financial space. A new financial space that we have a product that can literally set the world free, that people that come in. And you do the numbers. You know, if you have $1 million in your account, which we're not expecting people to start with $1 million. This is long term. The comp plan could get us there a lot quicker. But if somebody starts with just $1,000, there's compounding calculators on the web. You can put in 3%, 4%, 2%, 10%, 20%. As we roll this out, you guys will see what the facts are and how much it's producing per coin. Okay, so you cannot use those numbers to recruit people, though. What you have to do is have them sign up for the free fully functional version of the bot. Now it's not enticement. They're already got the bot. Then you can show them, what you're doing. Do not post that though, because now you're trying to recruit people outside of your personal team that have already come on board. You're allowed to show anybody once they're on board. You're just not allowed to show people that aren't on board yet, because that's considered enticement. It's illegal here in the US. Okay. And that has gotten companies shut down. I've been a part of a company that I knew it was going to get shut down when a friend of mine was posting online. He's a major recruiter, but he doesn't care about the law. I said, as soon as I saw it, Frank, you're going to get us shut down. Well, the FBI and the SEC showed up at his house a month later. Federal lawsuits, state suits were filed against the company in 7 different states right about the same time, cease and desist order, because they broke and they violated that. I lost $100,000 monthly income. Actually, it was more than that. I was making about $4,000 a day. And it wasn't because something the company did wrong. It was because of what the reps did wrong. Guys, we don't want you hurting this company. And if we find out that you are doing something like that, we have to remove you for the betterment of everybody. Remember what I said, we will put people before money. But for those that refuse to do that and do things illegally to recruit, we gotta shut you down for the betterment of the company. And we will do that. We'll have a compliancy department, and also our national directors are going to be keeping an eye on it as well. And so we've already found people that are doing that. And because I've been so busy and I haven't been able to follow up with, but I've got team members said, hey, they're posting on social media 30% a month. Nobody's ever used that number here, ever, in our leadership. So those are just some of the housekeeping items. If you're here for the first time, we do want to welcome you. Know our hearts. We love you more than money, guys. It's not just a cliche. I say it all the time. I love you more than Bitcoin and pizza combined. But we will never put money before people. Our heart is this one principle. People are more important than any amount of money we could ever make. And we are creating something here that the average person could do well with without recruiting. That's our heart. Just use the bot. But we know also it'll go viral because of that. It already is. People aren't even using the bot yet. So we're just honored to be here, guys. And we do really, really care about everybody here. So David, you want to come on in?
Actually, Coach,
can I just answer questions? Can I touch up on what you just said? I have but I want to edify you first, Peter. I want to edify you, if you don't mind. And this isn't because this is what we're supposed to do. This man here volunteered hundreds of hours. I know I have, but not on this call. This guy devoted hundreds and hundreds of hours volunteering his time to help people in our previous bot that we had been using prior to that, just to help people get on board and get their bots working properly. And he's in a position today because of that. Same with Breezy. And I just give these guys a shout out because of that. And guys, you've earned our respect. And that's all I wanted to say, brother. So come on in.
Thank you, Coach. We all love you, buddy. You are amazing. Just one more thing I want to add on the what Coach was touching on. It's not just the ads that we see people saying 1% a day and 30%. Even in the presentations, we can't say it. And I've been on a couple presentations, and please refrain from saying any kind of projections unless you say based on back testing data. Okay, that's what we always use when we do presentations. Okay, so do not entice, and that's very, very important. And we want to make sure that we all know that. If you're going to be a presenter, same thing, do not entice, even in a presentation. Okay, guys? Just wanted to touch on that point. Thanks, Coach Ken.
You're welcome. Guys, you know why we're so confident? Because we've already seen it work. When you guys see it work, you'll be that confident as well. You won't have to do that. So, and Linda Galloway, thank you for your kind words there. I appreciate what you posted in the text. Be problem solvers, guys. We are a startup, and there are going to be some glitches, but you have to also understand there's 15,000 people now that also want our attention. So if you're a leader, just be a problem solver. Call us, get on the phone, text us. We'll get back to you as soon as we possibly can. For you guys that are national directors, you have access to us. for you guys that aren't, just go up line, because we'll resolve the problems. It's just be kind. That's all. Nobody was mean to me. Nobody was mean to me. And, you know, I'm a former pastor. I pastored for 22 years, but I grew up on the streets, a rough neighborhood growing up. And I ended up becoming a boxer. I went into a boxing stable in our community just so I could learn how to win a few fights. But I would tell you guys, I grew up on the streets before I was a Christian, and some of that still comes out of me. So I love you guys, but please just be kind, man. And we'll all be good. All right. I think I've harped on that long enough. What do you think, Breezy?
I think it's the Sicilian in you, Coach.
It could be the Sicilian too. That's another story that we could talk about at another time. But
Coach,
yeah,
you're
could be.
amazing. Thank you for everything that you do. And again, we have to give praise to where it goes. So that's Coach, that's Muhammad, that's David, that's Peter, that's literally everyone that has put so much effort and so many hours. I know David is exhausted, but he's still kicking and still working. And I know Muhammad is the same way. And I can't not say Saeed just because you're in the room there. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, come on in with any, Kat, you have your hand up? Kat?
So before we do that, we'll come back to questions. I want to honor the folks that are in the room, that are guests. And so we're actually going to go through a really, very quickly, we're going to go through a presentation for the benefit of our guests. If you've got your hand up, we'll come back to them. We're actually going to put your hands down just for a little bit, or ask you to put your hands down, and we'll come back to you guys. Katz and Gunter, you guys will be up first. But again, if you're a guest on the call, this is the first time somebody invited you here. We want to welcome you here, and we want to give you the benefit of understanding what this is all about and why we're so excited, why this little love affair that you're witnessing is happening. But let's get this started first with, let's take care of a little bit of housekeeping, and go through a disclosure for everybody. All information that you'll hear presented here tonight or today is for informational purposes only. Presenters are not financial advisors. Presenters' opinions are their own and are not intended to be a substitute for financial investment advice. And past results are not indicative of future results. All right, so now with that being said, let's talk about who we are and why we're here. If we can get this to, there we go. All right, so the story is really, really core to who we are. And so I'm gonna take a moment, just again, if you're new, I want you to understand what our story is. And it's really born around this idea. Albert Einstein has an amazing quote that says, "We cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them." So here's the Eazybot story. What do we mean when we say crypto made easy? Well, it's more than a catchy slogan. This is our mantra, and it is our story. For too many people, crypto is hard. It can be difficult to learn, confusing to understand, and laden with risk. Eazybot was born from this very struggle. During the spring of 2021, CEO and founder Muhammad Ali, seated next to me, was confronted with these very realities. Having stumbled through his own challenges and losses, he saw the potential of automated crypto trading. He was introduced to a solution that performed well at first. But as the market took a massive drop, everything changed. He and those that he'd introduced to this platform were no longer experiencing the best of crypto and no longer making profits. Unwilling to allow his friends to sit in frustration and panic, Muhammad went to work, literally for 4 weeks. Leaning into his professional training as an engineer and his passion for numbers, he began developing a strategy that eventually saw their trades and portfolios begin to grow and perform once again. Over the next few months, that winning strategy evolved beyond the capabilities of that existing platform, and the vision for Eazybot was born. And Eazybot is special. We'll talk about why in just a little bit. It's powered by amazing technology and Muhammad's brilliant strategy. However, what makes Eazybot most special to us is the people, all of you, and the problems that it was designed to solve. We believe that crypto is the future and that it doesn't have to be hard. So we made it easy. Muhammad Ali, we just introduced you to him. You had an opportunity to meet him. We won't have Muhammad on all of these calls with us. We take it as an honor anytime. We can peel him away and get him to join us. And guys, you know, I don't want to undersell the fact that there are a lot of companies in crypto that you have no idea who's behind them. You have no idea where to go to get help. You don't know, you don't have a number to call, you don't have an office you can walk into. Mohammed said somebody just walked into the office yesterday just to make sure it was actually here. So we're real people with a real CEO with real transparency. We touched on some of this earlier. If you joined the call, understand that we have a very clear mission, which is to accelerate an easy transition into crypto by providing an opportunity to everyone. Our vision is to create a bridge to the future through technology and crypto. And we are very, very clear about our values: service, integrity, trust, respect, leadership, commitment, patience, quality, gratitude, and consistency. All right, so let's talk about why we're here, and let's talk about the star of the show, which is Eazybot. Our slogan for Eazybot is crypto made easy. And Eazybot is an automated crypto trading platform. It's ideal for brand new traders, folks who are new to crypto, and folks who are advanced traders, people who have been trading professionally for years. Absolutely love this platform. Let's talk about some of the key reasons why. Number one, Eazybot makes investing in crypto easy, puts you in control, gives you consistent, profitable returns. You can trade crypto confidently. You can build passive income along the way, withdraw your profits at any time, and you don't have to have any experience to be able to take advantage of and use Eazybot. So let's talk a little bit about some of the features and the benefits of those features. Really at the core of what makes Eazybot easy is this one-click strategy setup. You don't have to be an expert in order to trade like one. Whether you're a beginner or an advanced user, there's no need to spend countless hours tinkering with parameters, settings, and strategies. Eazybot has a built-in, proven one-click trading strategy setup, and you can be up and running, closing profitable trades in no time. Next up is the idea that in crypto, the markets go up and they go down in really volatile fashions. A 50% market drop, which would create all kinds of devastation in typical traditional markets. In crypto, that's Tuesday. So what happens when a market drops 50% or more is that unless you have the ability to understand and interpret that market as a professional trader and then program a software that can help you navigate it, you might end up in a lot of trouble. Well, Eazybot's been designed to sustain a 50% market drop and more, and you can still watch your profits go up even in a scenario where the market's going down. So the crypto markets, as I mentioned, they're volatile. So even when there are drops of 50% or more, Eazybot is intelligently designed to continue to trade and make profit for you. No need to wait for the market to retract. Eazybot can still close trades in profit continually during the most severe drops. All right, important to know that only profitable trades ever happen using Eazybot. You will never close on a losing trade. Eazybot's intelligently programmed to respond to any market condition, keeping you safe from the worst possible scenario, taking losses. With Eazybot in control, you never have to worry about taking a loss on closing on a losing trade ever again. Okay, feature that we love to talk about is automatic compounding. Guys, this is an absolute game changer. You're talking about accelerating your earning potential and doing it on autopilot. With Eazybot's automatic compounding feature selected, you'll be able to grow your crypto earnings faster than ever. Eazybot will take all the funds that it earns for you and automatically add them to the calculations of available funds for future trades, totally accelerating the growth of your portfolio. And we believe this is genius. Now, for our advanced users, you're going to absolutely love Eazybot. We talked about the one-click strategy, which probably most of our users are going to use. But we know that there are some advanced traders that love the technology, love being able to use an automated platform. Coach just a little while ago talked to us about sitting in front of 13 different screens, casting one into his bedroom in the middle of the night. Our advanced users can use this technology, put all those screens away. It's your strategy and you're in total control. With Eazybot's numerous customizable settings, you can be in total control of your trading strategy. Whether you're day trading or scalping or just tinkering, trying to figure out how to take advantage of the markets, Eazybot puts you in the driver's seat with the ability to modify existing strategies or create your own from scratch. All right, so with that being said, the question then is, how do you get started? Let me go back just a bit. There we go. All right, getting started with Eazybot is easy. 3 steps. Start trading. Oh, I'm going too far. Okay. Come on back. There we go. All right, start trading with Eazybot for free. Creating an account is simple and easy with our free forever package. No barrier to entry, doesn't matter where you are. If you want to get involved in crypto and you want to take some of your funds, maybe they're sitting in a bank account and they're paying you a half of a percent, don't do that anymore. Or take a portion of that, get involved in crypto, do it in a way doesn't cost you anything for the software. You can get started for free. Then once you've made the decision to give Eazybot a chance to trade for you and start earning money for you passively, the only thing that you've got to do is now connect your crypto account to Eazybot. You're trading funds in your crypto account. The important thing here to know is that Eazybot never has access to your funds. Then you're going to start trading. You can start using our one-click strategy that'll have you trading in minutes. It really might not even be minutes. When we started setting people up yesterday, it felt more like seconds. We'll let some of those folks talk to you about their experience. All right, so I want to summarize exactly what you get if you decide that Eazybot's a place that you want to call home, or a tool that you want to use for yourself. You're going to get something that is, you're going to get a platform that is trading for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. One of the things that's beautiful about the crypto markets is they never close. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, there's an opportunity to be making money in crypto. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to keep up with it. You can put on that strategy and go about your business 24/7. Eazybot's working for you. Easy one-click strategy settings means you can be set up in seconds, don't have to have any experience or know-how. You can automatically compound your earnings. So not only are you earning passively, but then you can take those earnings and use them to then compound and grow your portfolio faster. Customizable settings for our advanced users, perfect for large accounts, small accounts, doesn't matter where you are. If you want to get started, there's a path to help you do so. And best of all, you can get started for free. All right, so next up, let's talk about what we have in terms of different packages. We mentioned the free package a couple of times. Let's talk about what you get when you are deciding on which package you want to choose for yourself. So our free package is $0, it's free. Here's what you get. You get the opportunity to trade 2 coins. You can trade on one exchange. You get access to the one-click strategy setup. We'll have group support calls to support you if you have any questions or you have any technical support that you need. You've got guides and tutorials to help you. You have access to the entire range of our affiliate program. We have an amazing affiliate program we can talk about. And we have a professional marketing app that is also, guess what? Free for you. You get access to it at no additional cost. And you can choose our advanced package. Our advanced package is $250. What you get in the advanced package is you can trade more coins, more diversity, more opportunities for passive earning. Trade up to 10 coins on up to 2 different exchanges. You can obviously still get access to our one-click strategy setup, same group support calls, guides and tutorials, earn as an affiliate marketing app. Now our VIP package, our VIP members, they're super special to us because you guys are the ones that are going to help us really, really grow the company and share the story. Here's why. You're going to get access to all available coins, so you're going to be able to diversify your portfolio. We know that those who are looking to trade with larger accounts, this is a perfect solution for you. It's perfect for our experienced traders. You get access to 5 different exchanges. And the thing that people love the most is that you get access to private one-on-one support calls. So not only do we have the group support calls, but we'll also give you access to somebody one-on-one that will work with you once a month to review and answer questions about your portfolio. And of course, all of the other benefits that we've talked about in the other packages. So that's Eazybot. I'm going to pause here. We can talk about our affiliate program here in just a little bit, but we are a company that is product oriented. Coach Ken, who you just heard from, will say over and over and over again, this product, without sharing it with anybody else, can make you enough to retire on. If you decide that you want to get involved in crypto and you believe that crypto is an opportunity for you to earn income, for you to earn and you'd like to do it passively, we believe that if you put Eazybot to work for you, over time, especially with the ability to compound those earnings, you can build a portfolio that can create retirement income for you. So we're going to talk about the way to accelerate that in our affiliate program, but we're not an affiliate focused company, we're a product focused company. So any questions about the product, we want to take those questions from you right now. All right, if you've got a question, the best way to approach that question would be to raise your hand. And Breezy, if you'd help me to navigate folks who've got questions. We really want to take product-oriented questions at this point. So if you've got questions about something other than the product, do me a favor, save those questions. We'll come back to them after this section. So if you've got questions about the product, especially while we've got Mohammed here with us, we want to take those questions now. Looks like Sean, you're up first. Come on in with your question.
Hi, good afternoon or good morning. Hello?
Hey, Sean, come on in. How are you doing?
I can hear you, Sean.
Yeah. So my question is the exchanges or platforms. How many platforms can we use with the Eazybot? Or how many is in the works for now?
Yeah, so right now we have Binance is up live trading. We have traders using the Binance platform. Coinbase is going through its final phases of testing. We'll release Coinbase in the next few days. So Coinbase, for all of those who don't have access to Binance, we have some additional exchanges in the pipeline, Huobi, FTX, Kraken. So additional exchanges being programmed as we speak or on the roadmap to be programmed. Right now at launch, we'll have 2 different exchanges for you guys, Binance.com, not US, and Coinbase Pro.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you. Brock, come on in, sir.
Hey, David, can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can. How are you doing?
Perfect. I'm doing well. Thanks for another great meeting. I just wanted to wrap my head around something. So the $600 recommended amount minimum for an account. So am I going to have my fund sitting in USDT and then I'm going to choose the currency that I want to trade in? Let's just pick Bitcoin as the example. And so it'll trade in Bitcoin, but my USDT balance is what's going to increase with all the profits. Is that a correct understanding?
100%. Yes, you got it.
Perfect. And then obviously if I want to grow a cryptocurrency, I'll just take from the USDT to invest in whatever cryptocurrency is outside of what the bot's doing.
Yes, you got it. So for those who may not understand Brock's question, just to understand how Eazybot works, you're going to load your crypto exchange account with USDT. It's going to sit in USDT. So let's say you want to trade $1,000 for a round number. That $1,000 will sit in USDT. If you want to trade, one coin for that $1,000, every time Eazybot opens that trade, it's going to pull it out of your USDT balance. As it needs to take on additional positions, it's pulling it out of that USDT balance. When it closes the trade, all of the money that it's taken out of USDT plus the profits get put back into that USDT balance. So over time, it's your USDT that's growing. Great question, Brock. All right, Marco, looks like you're up next. Come on in. Marco? Polo? Marco, come on in. You're muted. So we can't hear.
Sorry, I had to laugh at that one.
Sorry, guys. Yeah, I was
Marco.
trying to find the unmute. David, thank you for everything and everyone in the team. I just wanted to know when can we have access to this presentation that you have, which is very nice, clean, and professional. Both the Spanish version and the English version.
You can have it right now, actually. We did publish this a little while ago. Breezy, if you don't mind, we can drop the links to both the Spanish and the English presentation for you in the chat.
That's
and
awesome.
Marco, Marco, just to let you know, it is pinned in the Telegram room, I believe, as well. Is that correct, David? In the official Eazybot?
I think so. I believe so.
Breezy, if you don't mind.
Someone might have removed, I think someone removed the pins, so we're going to pin them again and put them in the official chat as well. So we're working on that. We'll have that either right now or by the time the call ends or right after. So we'll have those in the Telegram official and the announcement one at place as well. We're working on that right now. It got unpinned somehow, but we're fixing.
Thank you.
There you go. All right, up next is Ms. Douglas. You got to say your name for us, though. I don't want to mess it up. How do you say your first name?
It's Shaquandalina.
Shaquandalina, love it. All right, what's your question?
I wanted to know on the free accounts where we bring people in and they charge 30% per trade, do we get a percentage on those accounts on the 30% per trade?
If you've introduced the person that's trading in that free account, is that your question? Do you get a percentage of commissions on that?
Yes.
Okay, yes. You're asking a question related to our affiliate program, so I won't go into a whole lot of detail now. Hang tight. We're going to come in and go into details on our affiliate program, but the short answer to your question is yes, 100% you do.
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, you're welcome. And up next is Chandra. Come on in, Chandra.
Hello, excuse me for the background noise. My question is, will I be able to use USDC that I have in Coinbase Pro to,
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Zoom user, tell us your name and then your question.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm sorry, I'm not sure why my name is not showing up. My name is Pauline. I'm in Toronto. My question is, can we use a non-custodial?
Sorry, I didn't catch the question. Say that one more time.
A non-custodial.
Oh,
platform. Yeah, like
I'm not sure I understand the question. Can somebody help me out?
I think I understand the question. You're talking about the non-custodial wallets, right?
Yes.
Unfortunately, those are not allowing API connections. So we work with the exchanges that allow API connections, and even those ones are somehow limited. Right now, we're working with specifically with Binance. We're working on adding Coinbase Pro. On the road, also we have we're adding what else? Kraken, and we're adding also Huobi, also on the way. But we can also have more exchanges. But as we go, we're going to add more exchanges. But for non-custodial, it's not. They're not providing APIs, so we're not trading with them.
Okay, so my next question is, as far as the $250 and $999, is there an additional deposit for trading?
Well, yes, because even for the free package, you have to put a small deposit because we don't have access to your wallet to take out the fees, which are the 30% or 20% of the profit. So the idea is that you put in your pre-wallet into the bot itself, like as low as $20, $30, whatever you feel comfortable with, in USDT in your bot, and then you start trading immediately. You don't have to buy the package or do anything. You can trade 2 coins. So as you make profit in your exchange, the bot is deducting from that amount slowly. Once your amount becomes as low as $3, you're going to get a reminder that your fuel is low or your USDT balance is low. You need to upload more balance to keep it working. And once it becomes to $1, you get a harder reminder, maybe in red or so, just to make sure that you are trading all the time. Because once this balance comes to zero, it's not going to be trading, because there's no way we can take the money or the trading fees or the software service fees from your wallet.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
All right, next up is Kim from Canada. Come on in.
Hi, just to get some clarification. So I would already have had some coins in Binance a while back, maybe about 6 or 7 of them, which we will be using. So am I able to leave it as it is? And when we get started, then I can just connect the API key to those coins that I already have?
You want to?
Yeah, let me take this one. Okay, let me get back to the principle. Now, the bot is going to work on USDT or not on other coins. So you have USDT amount in your Binance account, then you instruct the bot that you need to trade for me in Bitcoin, for example. So what the bot is going to do, buy small quantities, sell it with profit, bring that back up to USDT, and does that over and over again to create a big profit for you by the end of the month or end of the year or whatever the duration that you're doing. So if you have coins already other than USDT in your wallet, that's not going to be touched. So the bot's not going to touch that one. It's going only to touch the USDT and use that amount to buy some of the coins that you wanted the bot to work with.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. So as a free member, what you need to do is just keep amount of USDT in your Binance account and add a small amount into the bot. So that will be where the bot's going to deduct the 20% or the 30% for the free member.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, Mohammed, if I can interject there real quick as well, just to maybe bring a little bit more clarification. If you have coins already in your exchanges, so let's say you're using Coinbase Pro and you already have Ripple, you already have Aave, Cardano, Bitcoin, Ethereum. When you come in with the bot, it will not trade that coin against USDT. You have to tell it to. So you can transfer your assets from the coins you already have into USDT and then turn the bot on and choose those coins. Or Mohammed, maybe you can clarify this next point. If they leave that in USDT, I mean, in those coins, they're Bitcoin or Ethereum, Ripple, Aave, Cardano. If they already have those assets, they turn on the bot, that bot is not going to touch that asset at all because, and clarify this if I'm wrong, when you turn on the bot, you allocate a certain amount of your USDT to trade those particular coins. If you're already in the coin, what you have in the coin won't be touched. Only what you allocate the USDT to trade. Is that correct, Mohammed?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay. So if you already have those coins, guys, and you want to start using the bot to trade them, you have to transfer it to USDT, or you could be a hodler with those coins and just keep holding on to those coins, and the value that those coins have will increase or decrease depending upon the market.
All right, thank you, Coach. Next up is Steven. Steven, come on in with your question.
Hey guys, all right, so thanks for the great job you're doing, David, Mohammed, thanks for everything. My question is, do you guys already have national directors in every single country in the world, like over 200 countries, I think is? So
great question, Steve. Yeah. No, we don't. Not in every country. We've got about 60 countries right now that are covered, but we are no longer going to be interviewing for those positions for the remaining countries. The reason why is because we have grown so fast. We feel the best way to appoint people over those nations is just to sit back for 90 days and wait to see who is the strongest candidates for those countries that rise up within the next 60 to 90 days. So that's how we're going to do it from here on out. I'm not got a couple more people that would like to talk to me today, but after today, I'm just going to be serving the current national directors that we have, and just we're going to be watching these other countries because we've got big countries that have not been appointed national directors, and we have a lot of smaller countries that have tremendous potential as well. And we're getting people right now trying to, interview for those countries. And we just made a decision. Listen, we want to wait and see who's actually working, because the people that we've brought on, we don't know them all personally. Some of them we do, and we know that they're going to be massive, not just massive builders, but they're massive servant leaders. And it's not just about the size of the team. Is that individual personally working with their teams and creating training content in their language group, doing Zooms in their language group, that kind of thing. So that's where we're at right now. Steve, great question though. Great question. And I'm assuming that you've got your eye on a country or two.
Yeah. Well, on my country, South Africa. So I don't know if you guys already have someone there, but yeah, I'll work my way up.
Nope, South Africa is open. That's one of those big countries. I have interviewed some people, but I made a decision not to place anybody because we would like to see who actually comes in and does the work. All of our national directors are on a 90-day probationary period too. So if they for one reason or another don't go to work, then there will be other people in those countries that we'll have to take a serious look at. So it's a 90-day probationary period for national directors right now. That'll give us time to see who's really going to work. And guys, you're going to hear me say it over and over again. People are more important than money to us. And we want to put the person that can actually serve that country the best over those nations. Not a good old boy system. It's who can serve that country the best. That's who we want in those positions. And
right,
can I say one more thing too, guys? You're welcome, Stephen. There is so much opportunity with this compensation plan. If you're not a national director, just go to work, because you'll do better here with us than I believe with any other company you've ever worked with.
Amen.
David, back to you, brother.
All right, Paul, Gabriel, come on in.
Okay, my question is, I had someone say the minimum amount required to get started, recommended amount required to get started is $600. So I just want to know if is that can someone not be able to start with maybe something less, maybe $300 or $400, or it's risky to get started with something less than $600?
Yeah, this is a really great question. And I think it's important, if you're on the call and you've heard this number, $600, number one, it's important to understand it is not a minimum. It's a minimum recommended amount. And it is a minimum if you are deciding, if you intend on using the one-click strategy. So if you go back to the beginning of our presentation, we talked about where Eazybot comes from. It comes from a problem that evolved into a solution. Now, what Mohammed has designed in Eazybot is a way for a bot to trade consistently in a market that's going up and down. Anybody can create a bot that produces profit in a market going up. But what happens in a market that goes down? And we know, if you paid attention to crypto, that happens a lot. It goes down quite a bit. And so the $600 is a minimum recommended amount, so that in the market that's going down 50% or more, your account continues to produce profits. So now, if you wanted to start with Eazybot with less than $600, then you won't be able to use the one-click strategy, because it will not take an entry less than 600, because it's designed to perform and create a certain expectation of results. But if you want to take it on yourself and you want to start with less than 600, simply uncheck the one-click strategy and you'll be able to enter an amount that makes sense for you to get started with. Just understand the for lack of a better word, the risk. And what's the risk exactly? The risk is that you end up holding in a position that the bot's not optimally designed to perform to continue producing profits in a downturn market. Long answer, but I hope that makes sense for you.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you very much.
All right, fantastic. Thank you, Paul. Next up is Gunter. Gunter, come on in.
Hi, good morning. Thank you guys for your great work. I have not really a question, but I need a meeting because some settings problems.
Yeah, Gunter, we're going to deal with, you're a national director, so we'll deal with our national directors and all the support that you need. This isn't, we can't deal with that right now. So let's get together on a separate platform to address your questions.
Okay.
We got your questions, by the way, so we're all good.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right, Asif, come on in with your question.
Yeah, hi. Firstly, great work. I'm really excited with the presentation and everything what you all have put forward. Yeah, I do have a few questions. So when it comes to deposits and withdrawals, is USDT TRC20 network accepted?
I'm sorry, is USDT TRC20 accepted for deposits and withdrawals? Is that your question?
Yeah.
Yes. Short answer is yes.
All right. And what about the withdrawal time? Like, what are we looking at in terms of when it comes to withdrawals? The time, like, how long does it take for someone to get a withdrawal successfully?
Yeah, good question. We're going to anticipate for this. This is again related to, I'm assuming your question is related to the affiliate earnings, because if we're talking about withdrawals, there's two different. Let me answer it first as it pertains to trading. So any profits earned from your trading are already in your exchange account. No need to withdraw from Eazybot because they're not in Eazybot. They're in your exchange account. That's where it's growing. Now, if you're talking about making withdrawals from your affiliate earnings, the first commissions are going to be paid 2 weeks after we launch. So we'll give you more clarity about what that looks like and what those and what options you have in terms of withdrawals. It'll be very simple and very easy, but we don't want to go into those details just yet on this call.
All right. And when it comes to the monthly ROI, like, what are we looking at? You don't have to be specific, but if you could give us a range, that would be great.
So I'm going to answer the question that in the way that I want you to be able to answer it when you're asked the same question.
Yeah.
We can talk about how the software is designed to work. We can't make any promises about how it will work because there's some elements out of our control, the market being the main one. So the software, as it's designed, is designed to produce profits consistently between 5 and 20% per month. That means that there may be months where it produces less than 5%, and there may be months that it produces more than 20%. But we feel that the software consistently, that Eazybot consistently can keep you within a range of 5 to 20% per month. That's how it's designed to work.
All right. And on a daily basis, how many trades are we looking at per day? Like, say if someone starts off with the 250, how many trades are we looking at per day?
Yeah, it's impossible to answer a question about per day trades because, again, that is an element totally out of our control. What's important to know is that Eazybot works best when the market is most volatile. When there's the most movement in the market, it's moving between that 1% and 5% range. You're going to find that Eazybot produces the most amount of trades. And of course, nothing we can do on our side that impacts how the market's moving on any given day. I know you want to weigh in.
Really, I want to get into this. Okay, so Asif, you can also have one trade running for 2-3 days. That's very usual. That means the market is not fluctuating enough for you to open a trade and close trade, for the bot to open and close trade, because the bot is waiting for a specific drop in the market to start taking trades based on a specific algorithm at the back end. That's very open. You can even look at the previous call where I explained exactly how the bot works. Maybe that will give you more insights. So maybe Breezy, you can just post that in the chat, post the previous call where I have explained exactly how the bot works. I think if you look at that, you will be able to understand exactly what David was meaning by he cannot tell you exactly how many trades happens per day. I have seen actually in some days 20 trades happening. In some days, no trades. It depends how the market is fluctuating.
All right. Okay. Thank you. And my final question is, when it comes to the withdrawal fee, like, from the system, is this a flat rate fee or a percentage, or is it free? Like, how does it work in terms of that?
Okay, in terms of withdrawal and deposit, we're not charging anything as Eazybot. We're just trying to cover the cost of the processor. For security reasons, we're not using our direct wallet to receive payment or to pay out. There is intermediate layers of security. So your money, if you are depositing, that's also good explanation for the people who are asking about the deposit fees. When you deposit money, it goes to a temporary address. So from that temporary address, it goes to the payment processor address. So from the payment processor address, it goes to our address as Eazybot. So there are like 2-3 layers in between, just as a security. So the payment processor wants to protect their wallet, and we also want to protect our wallet. So so our address is not visible to anyone. No one can see it except for our payment processor. So likewise, when we pay out, it's going to be the same way. There are going to be fees. We're not sure exactly how much is it, but we're not going to take any fees for us as Eazybot. We're just going to try to cover the cost of giving you this payment out.
All right. Okay. All right. And yeah, I just noticed in the package that it mentioned 20% is what's being taken out. So out of that 20%, does the sponsor get anything out of that 20%, or is it just given to the company? Eazybot?
Okay. That actually need to wait for the full presentation of the affiliate program that explains exactly. But I can tell you that most of it is being paid out to the community, back to the affiliates.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much.
No problem.
All right. Great questions. Eric, come on in.
Hey, good morning, guys. My question is centered around the strategies. So if I'm in the bot and I'm trading multiple different coins, I know we have Mohammed's one-click strategy, which I'm sure is going to be amazing. Am I going to be able to set different strategies on different trades on different coins within the same bot, or would I have to have additional bots to switch up strategies?
Yes, you can do that. You can even actually use the same coin over and over again with different strategies. If you're testing something or you want to check strategies, you want to compare or something, you can use the same coin more times, but you're limited to your subscription level. If you are free, you can only open 2 bots at a time. If you are the advanced package, you can open up to 10. So you are free. You can even all the 10 bots make them one coin, but with different strategies or even the same strategies. Up to you, completely up to you.
That's awesome. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. Next up is Ray. Ray, come on in.
Yes. Okay. I am in Ontario, Canada, and I'm having trouble with Coinbase authorizing my account because of poor pictures on my ID. As far as I'm concerned, they're fuzzy, but they won't replace them. Your other exchange is not accepted in Ontario, unless I'm badly mistaken. I've done some research.
What's your question, sir?
The question is, what do we do if that exchange is not accepted in Ontario? Oh shoot, I just went blank on the name of it.
Coinbase. You've got Coinbase and Binance. Let me address what you're.
The Binance is not.
So here's what you should know, and this is for everybody on the call. There's some things in crypto that are just hard right now, and unfortunately, sometimes creating an account, doing your what we call KYC or identity verification, sometimes it's harder than it should be, and that can be really frustrating. So one of the good things is that we do provide support for people in situations like yours where we can work with you one-on-one. So we've got some support calls that you can join. Breezy and Peter oversee support for the company. We can try to help you with that as best as possible. And then some things are just out of our control. From the company standpoint, we don't have any influence or impact on going through that process, but we can try to help guide you. I can't do it on this call, but reach out to your upline or reach out to Peter and Breezy to join one of their support calls, and we'll do our best to help you there.
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Next up is Mr. or Mrs. Chowdhury. Shahar. I don't want to mess up your name. Come on and say your name for us.
Hi, David. Assalamu alaikum,
Hey.
Mohammed. Hi, everybody. You can call me Shah.
Shah,
David
come
and
on in.
everybody. Yep, I'm Shah from New Jersey. Thank you so much. Wonderful, wonderful presentation. I want to give a shout out to Peter and Breezy as well for their excellent leadership. And my question is twofold. So you mentioned about us when depending on what package we pick, we get to pick coins. How do we know, or how does, let's just say, someone who doesn't know much about crypto, how will they know which coin to pick for their trading?
It's a good question. And here's the thing. There's 21 coins as of today, or 20 as of today in Eazybot that you can choose from. And those coins were picked, right? They've already been picked because they're stable enough that they're likely to continue to be long-term successful projects. They have volatility, which is what we need. They have movement consistently. And so you have a selection of coins that will perform, or we anticipate will perform well with the way the bot's been designed. So what our answer to you is pick one or two, or how many ever you're trading. Any one of them is going to perform for you. And some are going to have better days than others, better seasons than others. And past results are never indicative of future results, especially in crypto. So something that had an amazing month last month may not have an amazing month next month. But you've got a selection of coins that Mohammed has studied and made a decision about including those in Eazybot to launch. And we'll add additional coins as we go, but we've given you a selection that you can feel confident, choose any one of them, go for it, have fun, watch what happens. And there you go, you're all good.
Perfect. So it's basically a trial and error, and depending on personal taste, like the individual will have control over that piece, which is great. So the second question is...
I would prefer to say trial, no error.
Trial, no error. Much better term. So the next question is, at what point is the bot designed to TP out, to take profit out? So it could be any range, right? So we know for a fact that it doesn't close any losing trades, which is phenomenal, alhamdulillah. At what point is the bot designed to take profit and close out the trade? Like, is there a range? Is there a minimum, a maximum? What's that range, the top range?
1.5% plus minus 0.5%.
Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Nice.
All right.
Howie, you're up next. Come on in.
Great. Thank you. I really appreciate the leadership of the Eazybot, and I'm impressed with you guys working hard and trying to get all the stuff going right now. But anyways, I'm actually from San Diego, California, and got a question for you guys. Basically, last night that I was on the Eazybot website, and I'm looking to the a way to upgrade it with the $995. But when I do that thing, I try to actually find a way to, how do I transfer the fund over to the Eazybot for me to upgrade it? If I transfer over, then is that going to be USDT, or what is it?
Good question. So it will be USDT, but right now, as of today, the ability to upgrade or to add funds to your account is not available to users. Right. We're dialing in some of those pieces and guides because we want to make the process very, very clear. And so let me take advantage of your question to give clarity for those of you guys who are on the call. So I'll give you a couple examples of some things that we've seen. And this is again an example. This is again some things that are out of our control, and this is an educational process as you're going into crypto. So one of the things that you have to know about crypto, and this is not just to you, Howie, but I thank you for your question because I'm going to elaborate a little bit here. So I'll give you an example of something that we saw that you should be aware of. So somebody wants to add $1,000 to their account. And when you do that in Eazybot, you're going to be presented with a total amount that needs to arrive at Eazybot. Okay. So in that case, it's probably something like $1,007 and some change. That $7 is the processing fees that Mohammed just talked about. So be aware of what needs to arrive in your Eazybot wallet. Now, what you need to then be aware of is any fees charged by the method that you're sending those funds. So we saw a situation, for example, where somebody used a payment method and that payment method charged them $40. I think they used their Visa card and they bought the crypto, and then what ended up showing up in their wallet in Eazybot or in the Eazybot account based from that transaction was $954. So that payment ended up sitting in this kind of no man's land because it didn't match what the system was looking for. So we'll resolve that as we go forward. It's one of the reasons why we've taken the system down. But that's something that is a matter of education. It's a matter of getting comfortable with crypto. So guys, please, as we turn the system back on, make sure that you're paying attention to all the steps. The most important thing that you got to pay attention to is when you're moving money in crypto. There's so many things that can go wrong. Most of them are out of our control, but we're going to try to give you really clear instructions. If you're building a team, if you're a leader, please take it upon yourself to help guide and educate your people. That's a level of empowerment and education in this process, but it's also going to make for a much smoother and easier experience. Make sure that what ends up on the other side is what's expected to arrive. For an example, if you're using Binance, you're sending USDT TRC20, Binance charges $1 for that transaction. So if you need to send $1,007 to your Eazybot wallet, you're going to need to send actually $1,008 because Binance is going to take $1 of that. So each one of you might use a different method to send your crypto. Just pay attention to any potential fees on the way. Howie, I don't know if that answered your question, but thank you for asking because it allowed me to address that. Did that give you enough clarity?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I really appreciate that the clarity on that, and I just want to comment something that as a leader actually into the Zoom right now, because everything new is going to be always going to be a chaotic stuff, and we all being leaders got to be flexible and working around to make things work. I think it's something that's really, really important because it's not going to go smooth the way that we're supposed to be going. But yeah, I'm more than happy just to be flexible and working around to help and get the business to a next level. And based on what I understand, that what you got there is just really phenomenal. And I think this is something, if it's to work the way it's supposed to be, this one is going to be very explosive. So I really appreciate you guys a lot. And I look forward to talk to you guys more. Thank you, guys.
Absolutely, Howie. It was good talking to you. We got an opportunity to meet and hang out on the Zoom for a little bit. Pleasure to meet you. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with the opportunity. And you make a really valid point. Guys, Eazybot's an amazing product. It's an amazing platform built by amazing people, supported by an amazing community. And what you're going to experience as we launch will be the worst version of Eazybot that you'll ever see. It only gets better from here, is what I mean by that. So we've got a lot to look forward to in terms of our journey together. We're going to launch with something that we believe is absolutely amazing, and we'll build on it and make it better and better along the way. All right, next up is Mufasa. Mufasa, come on in.
Hello, guys. How are you?
Good. What's your question?
I'm speaking from Zimbabwe.
All right, welcome.
I'm a networker, and I checked the compensation plan you guys are coming up with, and it's wonderful. Very wonderful. Excited to be part of this. I already spoke to my upliner who shared this with me, and I was building a team today. And many people are flocking in my country. They want this thing. But now the challenge we all faced is my country is banned on most exchanges. Like Binance, it doesn't work in Zimbabwe. Coinbase Pro, it doesn't work. So I don't know how much longer will we have to wait for you guys to release another exchange. But we are all gearing up, waiting on you guys so we can start promoting this thing.
Yeah, thank you very much for sharing this. Actually, we're just now gathering the exchange that works in most of the countries around the world. So you can tell us now a couple of the exchanges that works in your country so that we can put it on the list and put it as part of the priorities.
Okay, so what I will need to come. Do you have another? Are you gonna have another Zoom like in the next few days? Because I will need to check the exchanges that work here, and I'll come back to you.
Yes, we will have. Just follow us on the Telegram, and the guys are going to be posting when we're having the Zoom calls. At least we'll have like 2 common calls every Monday and Wednesday. At what time?
Noon Eastern, Monday and Wednesday. Peter and Breezy do one every night, 7 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow is Saturday, 11 p.m. Eastern. We do one just specifically for our business builders. So a lot of, we've got something for you every single day. Please join us on any of those calls that you can make.
I'm a top
David,
builder. I don't want to.
I'm sorry. Mustafa, just 1 second. David, you said 11 p.m. It's actually 11 a.m. Eastern Standard over in Dubai. The other thing too, guys, is as in the next week or so, we are going to be releasing the app, and you guys will get all of the information right there in the app. Push notifications letting you know about the upcoming Zoom calls that are corporate calls. So that's all coming as well, guys. Right now, go to the Telegram room to get that. Mustafa, come on in. And I notice you are the first, Mustafa. So we're grateful and honored to have you here.
Okay, thanks.
Did you have something else you wanted to share?
All right, yeah, I wanted to ask also, okay, but then I want to also understand, what about the people that just want to trade and not, build? Like, what do they stand to gain on their investment?
Great question.
Coach, I know you.
Well, let me share that if you don't mind, because I'm the national or actual global sales director, and this is one of the reasons why I love this so much, and we are fully committed, because an individual can become financially independent just with our product alone. If you go to and everybody's going to have a different strategy how to get there, but based upon what we believe that bot is going to do based on past performance, you can put in there's great compounding calculators on online that you can look up yourself and just start crunching the numbers and create your own strategy. But just using the bot can get you there. So let's say an individual starts with $1,000. They just put in the compounding calculator, what amount of interest that their $1,000 is going to earn them during that month. And based upon, again, our past performance, which are not indicative of future results, but at the same time, it can give you a good idea. And we'll also have in the back office, you guys will see what every coin has done historically. So you can, it's almost like the blinders can be taken off somewhat, so to speak, and create your own strategy. You know, how much, if you want to have a passive income of $30,000 a month, what do you have to do to get there? Well, you can do it without recruiting with this bot. Okay, but you put in the numbers and it'll tell you what you have to do to get there. So it's a strategy that the bot can get somebody there, just the bot, if they don't bring in a single person. And it's one of the reasons why I'm totally in love with this type of bot trading. And I traded full time. I had 13 screens in front of me. I'd give my right arm for somebody to give me my time freedom back with my family instead of being in those screens 24/7. Back to you, David.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Ken from British Columbia, come on, sir.
Morning, guys. It's morning here in Canada. First of all, I want to thank you for the availability of the corporate team and the transparency. I really appreciate it. And I've got people who are coming onto the team that are traders as well as networkers. So just passing on a question from one of my guys in the interior. Where is it? He was wondering, the profits or the bots is constructed to deliver consistent returns. And you threw out some numbers, and he was just wondering, is that after the 20 to 30% service fees paid for, or is that before or after? Is that taken into account?
Yeah, that would be before. So again, we don't have any target on expectations. We're telling you how it's designed, and it's designed to perform in that range. And then anytime there's profit made, 20% of that or 30% of that goes back to Eazybot.
Yeah, but just there is one update that we're working on at the moment, just to take that out. To also, when you enter into a trade, it calculates how much the exchange fee is going to be. So the profit that you see in your back office of the bot is the actual profit minus the exchange fees.
Okay, sounds good. I had a follow-up question. It's related to Complan. Are you covering that later, or is that going to be covered in this call?
We'll try. Y'all, we're an hour and a half in. I'll hang out with you guys as long as you like, but go ahead and fire it away. We're coming to
okay,
the end.
Yeah. One of my guys who's a networker is, deciding whether he's going to stick with trading or, build a team with this. And promised that we'd be covering comp plan in the Q&A. I also mentioned the no breakage setup. So it'd be great if we cover that in this call. That was it. Pass it back to you.
You got it. All right, Mel, come on in with your question.
Good afternoon, guys. As always, thank you so much for always giving. And I always, like to tell you that I appreciate you so much for everything that you do. I wanted to say something. It was relating, I do have a question, but I wanted to say something relating to what Howie was talking about and the answer that was given. One of the things that I have learned, and this is, for anyone who cares to listen, that I have learned within the crypto space, anytime you're sending money in the crypto space, if you want to make sure that the money gets there, the amount of money that you're supposed to send gets there, just always send a little bit more, send a little bit extra. That way your money's not tied up and sitting there and waiting. That's what I wanted to say about that. That was just a comment. But my real question is, for those people that don't necessarily have a lot of money to have $600 on every single coin that they're trading, let's just say you're only able to trade one coin. How often are you going to be able to switch that up? Like, let's just say, the volatility on that particular coin is not that great. But, let's just say you chose XRP, but the volatility on XRP is not that great. How often are you going to be able to switch it to another coin? That's my real question.
You take this?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Yeah, okay, let me answer this because it's a technical question. Okay, it's always recommended that before you switch to another coin, just put this existing coin into single strategy. Single strategy, that means get out of this trade once you make profit. So wait for it to make profit and then get out of the coin, because if you close the trades manually, you might be losing in that specific trade which is open. So let it close naturally. Then obviously it's going to close with profit, so you don't lose anything, and then you shift to another coin if you wish to. How long it takes, it depends on the market situation at that time. It depends on which cover are you at the moment. It's a bit technical, but just if you just don't know about this technicalities, just put it in single strategy and leave it. It's going to close eventually. Once it's closed, then you can move to another coin.
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem.
All right, and last question before we jump into the second part of our discussion tonight, our affiliate program. We're going to take that from Hickam. Come on in, sir.
Thank you, David. Thank you all the team for this amazing job, for all the management team, and also for all the leaders here today. I want just to specify something that I thank God I tested the bots, and I can tell you guys is working like a charm. It's amazing to see a little boy working for you 24 hours, and this is just the start. It's amazing. Another thing also I want to share with all the team, and especially for the people who have already a Binance and they want to send USDT from Binance to pay for the bot, for example, for the package, and especially if they don't have the USDT and they have other coins that they want to convert them. Please make sure to put some BNB, because the difference, it's huge. And I did yesterday some tests from BTC to USDT, and I didn't have BNB. I almost paid $30. And the minute I put BNB, I paid almost like half a dollar. So it's a huge difference. Make sure that you have BNB before you do any transaction on BNB and send USDT. And again, thank you so much, and we'll see you all on the top. Thank you, guys.
Good deal. Good heads up. Thank you for that. We got one more in the chat, or two more. Breezy, you have a question, and then Sean, come on.
I just wanted to say there's a lot of questions in the chat. I've answered most of them. If I missed it, I apologize. There was one that I wanted you to go back into. We know that the strategy is set for $600 per token. That is the recommended amount. But could you please Pete, what happens if someone who cannot afford to put $600, let's say 100, 2, 3, 4, what effect that will have with the strategy set in place? Just to reiterate that, because that was a question in the chat. And again, for anyone that the question I haven't gotten to, because there's so many, or if you need more clarification than my answer, please raise your hand after we do the next steps after Sean.
Okay, let me answer the question about using a smaller amount, lesser than 600. You have two options. Option number one is to use the built-in strategy and hope that the market is not going down. That's number one. The second option is to make your own strategy for that amount. There's no third option. But if you use the built-in strategy and the market drops down, it's going to hold. It's going to be stuck like what happened to us last year. So better that increase the amount, make it 600, so you be in the safe side. Because with the 600, even if the market drops 50% or more than 50%, still the bot's going to be working and generating profit and closing all the trades in profit eventually.
So I'll elaborate on that for those of you particularly. We're going to jump into the affiliate side of things here in just a bit. And the reason this is so important and so powerful is that, you know, when you're introducing, one of the things that we learned firsthand is that when you're introducing people to the opportunity, what they want is consistency. You know, what we found is that even though the bot's doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is holding its position, not closing and losing money, if they feel as though the experience they're having isn't what they're meeting their expectation, then you end up finding that you've got a lot of service to do, a lot of questions to answer, and so forth. And so part of the genius behind this strategy is that if you're building a team and utilizing the affiliate side of things, the consistency that your users and your members are going to have by using that built-in strategy will make your income consistent as well from the compensation plan. All right, Sean, come on in.
Hey guys, I just wanted to confirm if you're running bots on one of the platforms that you guys support, is there any conflict since you're using different APIs and everything like that?
No.
No, so you can run multiple. Okay, great, thanks.
All right, good deal. You guys have had amazing questions. We're going to jump into the second part of our discussion. And for those of you who are interested in how to accelerate everything that Eazybot can bring for you, we want to leave this section making this point really very, very clear. If you never share Eazybot with anybody else, the product itself is designed to create passive income, trading 24/7 in the crypto markets for you. If you want to accelerate that earning by sharing it with others, we're going to spend a few minutes diving into our affiliate program. So we have an easy 2-tier affiliate program that you can accelerate what Eazybot is earning for you by sharing it with others. So a couple of ways that you can earn. The first one we're going to touch on is the annual package sales commissions. When a new member subscribes or renews using your unique affiliate link, you can earn from the advanced package $100 per person that you've directly introduced. That's your level 1. On level 2, you're going to earn $25. So level 2 means I've introduced Breezy, for example, and now Breezy has introduced Tom. Now when Tom subscribes for that advanced package, which is $250, I'm going to earn $25, and Breezy earns $100. The VIP package works exactly the same way. The VIP package is $9.95. When somebody pays that $9.95, if I've introduced them, I'm earning $398. If Breezy's on my level 1 and she introduces somebody, she's going to earn the $398 and I would earn the $99 from that level 2 commission. So lots of that, we consider that a great way to get your business going very quickly. From a business builder standpoint, we certainly encourage, we want to utilize the ability to introduce people using the free product, but we have a lot of confidence in the product, and being able to diversify across multiple coins has some additional advantages. So we have the tremendous value in being able to take advantage of the advanced and VIP package. All right, so from there, we've got the other way that you can earn. You again, remember that on the free package, there's a 30% software service fee that's paid back to Eazybot. And on the advanced and VIP package, it's 20%. Most of that is paid back out to the affiliates. And you can take part in that if you decide that you want to share Eazybot with others. You get to earn a percentage of all the software service fees paid by your team through 20 generations of your team. Levels 1 through 5 pay 8% of that 20 or 30%. And there's a qualification to get through all 20 levels. We'll cover that in just a second. Levels 6 through 18, you earn 1% of that 20 or 30%. And levels 19 and 20, you're earning 0.5% of the 30 or 20%. So to get qualified, to open up all of those levels, all of those potential generations is very, very easy. To open up level 1, just introduce somebody. To open up level 2, open up level 1 and level 2, you just got to introduce one person and you can earn from them and their immediate directs. Now to open up every additional level, it's 2 levels per person that you introduce. So if you introduce 2 people, now you've opened up 4 levels. 3 people opens up 6, all the way to 10. So once you've introduced 10 people in total, you've opened up all 20 levels of potential earnings. Guys, the income potential here is absolutely phenomenal. I'm not going to go into the specifics or numbers. You can do some math yourself and consider what might be possible for you based on what you think you can go out and do. But I've got to tell you, we've done the numbers and we believe that there will be phenomenal earners just off of this part of the compensation plan. All right, so that's the software service fee commission. By the way, something that's important to note, and we were just asked this question. So a lot of you, and Coach Ken has said this for the last year or so, that the average person that gets involved in an affiliate program or network marketing burns out after 2.5 people. They get excited, they get on a call like this, you're excited, you think that you're going to be a rock star, and then after 2.5 people that they've introduced, the average person gets frustrated or just gives up. Here's what we're going to do to help you continue to keep going personally, and those on your team to keep going. We're going to show them all the money that is potentially theirs in all of those generations if they just kept going. What do I mean by that? I mean that there is no breakage back to the company. What I mean by that is that any level that there are commissions being earned, maybe you're not qualified for that commission level because you haven't introduced enough people to participate at, say, level 12. That money is kept in an unqualified commissions wallet. It'll be visible to you. So it's an incentive for you or for your team members to just keep going. We know the number 10 isn't hard for anybody to do if they simply make up their mind to do it. And we want to give them a visual incentive to keep going. And we want to give them a financial incentive to keep going. We're going to hold that money for them and encourage them to keep going so that they can go get it. No breakage. That money doesn't come back to the company. It stays in a wallet waiting for you, knowing that you've got what it takes to go out there and get it. All right. You can maximize your earnings by building a team. So some of you guys are on this call and you've never built a team of people before, but maybe you know some people who have. You have no idea how to build a team, but you might run into somebody who does. And so the software service fee matching bonus is a really powerful way of rewarding you without any qualification for the people that you've introduced. Again, important to note that there's zero qualification just by participating as an affiliate. It's open for you. So here's how this works. You get to earn a percentage of all the software service fees commissions paid to your level 1 and your level 2 team members. Let me use Breezy as an example again. I've introduced Breezy. She's on my level 1. She's out there, she's going to work, she's building a huge team. And whatever she earns, let's say a year from now, let's say 3 months from now, Breezy's earned hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I'm earning, because I introduced Breezy and she's on my level 1, 8% of whatever she's earned. No qualification for that for me. Now, even better than that is Breezy's got somebody on her front line that's out there that's working, and she's got a few of them. She's got maybe 10 of them because she got what we just said about opening up all 20 levels. So she went out there, she got 10 people. Guess what? I'm getting 3% off of all of the earnings of those people on her front line. I'm getting a 3% check match to what they're earning. Guys, this is an incredibly powerful part of our compensation plan. We don't really dive into it a whole lot, or I haven't as we've been on these calls, but there's no qualification for you to be able to share in the success of those that you introduce to Eazybot that are going out there and sharing it with others. Take advantage of this by making sure that you're looking for folks who understand and appreciate what it means to build a team. Maybe that's not you, or you don't think it's you yet, but you know somebody who is. Go out there and share it, and you can share in their success. All right, next up, just some notes, commission qualifications and notes. I think I touched on some of this already, but I'll read through it for you guys. Software service fee commissions are paid through 20 levels. Each paid personal referral opens 2 levels of commission eligibility. Examples are, if you refer 1 paid member, you are qualified to earn from level 1 and 2. If you refer 5 paid members, you are qualified to earn from level 1 through 10. If you refer 10 paid members, you are qualified to earn from all 20 levels of the fees earned through the software service fees. All right, no lost commissions, no breakage. Any commissions earned on any levels that you are not yet qualified for are held in a reserve wallet. Once qualified, these reserved commissions will be paid to you. Here's an example. You've personally referred 3 paid members, which makes you eligible for commissions through level 6. So that means any software service fee commissions generated on levels 7 through 20 would not be distributed to you, but they are held in reserve. And as you continue to add paid personal referrals, you will receive the commissions that are on hold for you. So an important point to note here, this is that the commission levels that open up for you are based on paid referrals. They're not based on free members. So we don't open up the additional levels because you've introduced free members. This is on paid members, advanced or VIP members. I want to make sure that's clear. Okay, I think we have actually come to, how could I forget? We've got to touch on the Founders Club. This will go away. So this slide here, if you're looking at this, this is a limited opportunity that if you're on this call, you get an opportunity. If you choose to, take advantage of this. You can share in a bonus pool that represents 5% of all the company revenue. The qualifications for this are very, very easy. Very easy. And we made them easy for 2 reasons. One, if you understand the story that got us here, we appreciate, respect, and honor the people that have been on this journey with us from a previous situation that for a lot of people represented a problem. And we wanted to give them a fighting chance and really a reward for being a part of this journey with us. And we wanted to create some momentum. And it's absolutely done that because there's now 15,000 people that have signed up for Eazybot in our first 3 weeks. Super easy to qualify. If you are one of the first 1,000 members to accomplish the following: sponsor 3 members who are either an advanced package subscriber or a VIP subscriber that are trading at least $600. Second qualification, help those 3 that you've introduced sponsor 3 members who are each either an advanced or VIP subscriber trading $600 minimum. And then you personally must be a subscriber to a VIP package trading a minimum of $600. Sponsor 3 who are trading $600 minimum, advanced or VIP, help those 3 do the exact same thing. Be a VIP member yourself. If you do that and you're one of the first 1,000, congratulations. Forever and ever and ever, as long as Eazybot is continuing as a business and functioning and operating, and we hope that this happens and goes on forever, you get to earn 5% of all the revenue or share in the 5% pool that represents all revenue earned by the company. That revenue comes from package sales and from software service fees. All right, now I do think we have come to the end of our presentation. We're going to take some questions here, but guys, this is an amazing, amazing opportunity. I hope that you all are ready to take advantage of this. All right, we stop sharing here and see who's up. Melissa, you've got your hand up. Come on in.
Hi, David. Thank you. So my question in regards to the levels, so I understand one person will be like 2 levels. So when you talk about introducing 10 people, so for example, to go down the levels, we're talking about just straight down. So for example, I introduce you, and then you introduce Breezy, and say Breezy introduces Coach Ken. So that's going to bring me down to level 6 now, correct? It's not like just 10 direct to me. Like 10 introductions under my code. If that makes sense.
No, say that one more time. I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
Okay, so so because you talk about, okay, when you introduce, basically you need to introduce 10 people to get to level 20. So my question is, do those people need to be going down the chain of levels, as in again, so I introduce, like, let's say yourself. So now you're level 1 and 2. Then I introduce Breezy, you under your code, and then say Coach Ken under Breezy. So I'm going down directly straight to get to 20? Okay.
They're all direct to you. So this is personal direct referrals using your unique affiliate ID.
Okay, got you. Thank you so much. So my other question then, just to clarify for
Melissa, this is a unilevel, so it's as many people as you would like to bring in wide. So if you bring in 100 people, it's the team under that really starts to build big. But we wanted to make it fair and easy for everybody. So every personal you bring in, it goes underneath you wide. You can place people. In other words, you can give people to others. There's no placement though. This is not like a forced matrix or a binary where you can put people underneath. This is a straight unilevel. It's the most lucrative type of comp plan I've ever worked. I've worked them all. And we wanted to do something that was fair to the individual that doesn't bring anybody in and to the big builder. So we have a great comp plan for that. But if you do give somebody, you have to realize anybody you give, for that check match, you're going to go from 8% to 3% if you place them directly under your first level. So if you place somebody 4 levels deep, you're not going to make anything from the check match. So we don't recommend doing that. We recommend going wide, let everybody succeed based upon their own efforts, not the efforts of others.
Gotcha. Right.
Okay.
Because I guess my other...
It's okay, go ahead, sorry.
No, just to continue on that, because I guess that was just, you just clarified for me, because my, I guess, uncertainty, because I really want to strive for founders, but I was thinking, well, if I don't have 3 people under, let's say, one of my directs to help me qualify, I may want to strategically place people under them to get to the founders, right? And I know, like you said, it'll drop from 8% to 3%.
Yeah.
The way I look at it regarding the Founders Club, I was even talking to David today when I was asking him, are you qualified or not yet for the Founders Club? So the way I look at it, if I want to be a part of the Founder Club, is I look for 3 people who are looking for that position, who are looking to be Founders Clubs. Then I'm done. I don't have to place people under people and all. Just look for 3 people who are passionate about being Founders Club, and you're done. You don't have to go through people and then build people under people, because you want to go wide. Why we made this opening the generations based on your personal effort, based on the first line, because we want to make it based on a personal effort. Because previously we thought about like having your team growing down. When your team grows down, then you have more levels open for you, but we feel like it's kind of unfair, because you can control yourself. You can control how much effort you put into the business, but you cannot control people's effort. You can take the horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. So the more effort you do, the more deep generations you get. That's why the more direct people you get, the more generation you open for you, because we want the people who are actually doing efforts into the business gets compensated well.
All right, great question. Any other questions? If not, that means that we made it and kept it really easy. Congratulations, Coach.
Ashley, I have a question for you.
Okay, who's that? Sydney?
This is Sydney.
Hey,
Yes.
Sydney.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
In regarding about the compensation and things like that, I understand that people who sign up and if they didn't pay anything, eventually do you guys just hold off on all that money to roll it up, or until the person who actually pay the $9.95 as the VIP or the $250 to get all everything pay up to them, or how's that work?
Great question. In other programs, that's exactly what we're saying. Here, you could be a totally free member and participate in all the commissions that a VIP does. No, we've kind of felt that's kind of unfair and a little bit manipulative. So we didn't want to do that. So if you're a free member, you can actually start building a team and participate in all the commissions that a VIP member would participate in. And when those, levels are open up. Now, one thing that I want to just clarify right now, and I know I'm part of, the board of directors and I am a partner here, but we have been so busy. I just want Mohammed to clarify this. Brother.
Yes.
When we're talking about 10 members, though, we are talking 10 paid members, correct?
Yes.
So if a person comes in free, they have to have 10 paid directors, paid members to qualify for those opening up. So a 250 position, which I will tell you right now, I know everybody's going to upgrade, because once they start seeing how the bot works, just to go from 30% to 20% daily software service fees, it is a motivational factor that people will upgrade. So, but even as a free member, if you bring in 10 paid, that opens up all 20 generations. You don't have to be a paid member. But what we know what will happen is the commissions that they earn, they'll take those commissions and upgrade. So we're very, very confident we've put together something easy, something fair, and that everybody can participate in it if they aren't afraid of a four-letter word called work.
And I thought you could mention something regarding about that you hold back on the certain pay until you get certain things in order for you to start paying back out. How's that work? I didn't quite get that
That's
part.
a great question. David just went over this, but I'll go over it again real quick, okay?
Sorry.
There's 20 generations of pay. For every person that you bring in, it opens up 2 levels. So you bring in 10 people, all 20 levels are open. But let's say that you bring in 10 people, all levels are open. If you bring in 2 people, that means 4 levels are open. But let's say one of those 2 people start really running and they qualify and they open up all 20 generations underneath them. Well, if you were qualified, you would have all those open to you as well. But since you only brought in 2, you only have 4 levels open to you. Okay? There's another 16 levels. Well, what we do, instead of the company taking all that money as what would be called a breakage, we put it in a holding tank for you, and we show you, if you go to work and bring in another person, this is how much you'll have. If you bring in the other 8 people, it opens up all of these commissions. So we don't take that money, we put it in a holding tank for you and say, hey, go to work. This is, if you love this product, it's not going to be hard to do that. And so, Breezy, I see you have your hand up. Come on in.
Real quick, I'm so sorry if you guys went over this. The check match is paid when?
Monthly.
Monthly. Okay, thank you. Sorry. I'll know it now from future reference. Ms. Douglas? Oh, sorry. Sydney, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I believe they also pay like weekly and things like that too, right? Because I mean, when you mentioned to me that if you recruited, like, even though I understand the conversation is supposedly very well, but apparently I'm still a little confused regarding about when you mentioned that if you hire, like if you recruited 2 people and they recruited certain, the levels like 20 deep, Okay. And if apparently you don't have the 20 deep that the top people are building, then you just hold the fund back based on what you just told me. Is that correct? Because some
Well, it's
people are
not that
not
we're holding
builders.
the funds back. Yeah, it's not that we're holding the funds back. It's that that person has not qualified for those levels of pay yet. It's that simple. And instead of us taking that money as breakage, we're holding it for the individual when they go to work. And I understand exactly what you're saying. Some people aren't builders. The average person in this industry will only bring in 2.5 people. So what we're doing is we're creating free funnel systems. We're creating free funnel systems. We'll actually tell our story to people, so they don't have to do all of the recruiting. They just send out the funnel system and the link, say, hey, watch this video. Let me know if you might be interested in getting into the crypto space. Everything that we're doing here, guys, is fully transparent. The beautiful thing is nobody turns over their money to us. Any investment that they make, other than buying the bot, is in themselves. They're making an investment into their own exchange account, not to us. So this is a great product, guys. You guys are going to love this, and we're going to provide the tools for you. And we'll probably suggest some venues where you could do paid advertising to advertise your link. We're confident that people are going to flood. There already are, based upon just the servant leadership in this core group of leaders that have served with the other bot that we had brought from Asia. We serve people just with an open heart to help people without expecting compensation for that. And so, Shaquanda Lena.
Actually,
no, if you have another question, please, Cindy.
just one last question. How many people are currently qualified for 1,000, the people who recruit directly, 12 people? How many people are currently qualified right now so far, if you don't mind asking?
Zero. And the
Okay.
reason why is because we're just getting the bot connected to our national directors first. We're going to roll out the VIP members second that are joining a VIP, and then the advanced members, and then the free members. It should all be done by the 30th of this month. So right now is the time. Some say, well, that's not fair. The VIP, well, we've said from the very beginning, VIP are going to have the opportunity to be in the front of the line because they're putting faith into us at the very beginning. But I don't know how long it's going to take for the Founders Club to fill. We've heard different numbers, days on that, speculation. But the thing is there'll be a count of how many people have qualified right there when you come and open up your eazybot.com website. It'll be right there. So everybody will know in the next 3 or 4 weeks how quickly that's going to fill up.
Got it.
I do want to practice Shaquanda Lena's name, though. That's why I've said it. It's such a unique name. I love it. Shaquanda Lena. Is that correct?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, I was actually showing my wife your name before you came on and raised your hand. I said, look at her name, Shaquanda Lena. So we love it. Come on in. It's a beautiful name. And do you have a question?
Yes, I just wanted to get some clarity on the like when we bring people in and they come in for free, that we get a percentage of what they're trading.
Yes.
The 30%.
You can have 1,000 free people in your team, and you're getting paid a percentage of the 30% daily software service fee.
Wow.
And let me just give you clarity on that. For every trade that's closed in profit, let's say the bot makes you $10.
Yes.
If you're a free member, we give the bot, it's voluntary. We load an asset file in the back office because Eazybot cannot go into our exchange and take any money out. One, that would be, we would need to have a Series 7 license to do that. We are not financial advisors. All we are software developers.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are in software development, and that's it. But our software can trade for you. Every profitable trade, the bot is connected to the asset file. For every $10, if you're a free member, it takes $3.
Okay.
If you're a paid member, we give it, I said takes, we give it $3. If you're a paid member, we give it $2. And then we just have to replenish that And guys, I've seen people, I mean, I've had people call me desperate to put money in that file because their bot stopped working. They're like, what happened? What happened? I said, go to your asset file. This was set up. We set this up very similar to the other bot we were using. I said, go to your asset file. What's it say? Oh, Ken, it says it has 0. How do I get money in there? How do I get money in there? Okay, desperate. Because when you're making, you know, if somebody told me, hey, I'm going to give you $10. I want you to give me $3 back every time I do that. I'd say, how many nanoseconds of the day would you like me to do that?
Okay.
Because that means I'm making $7 every time they give me 10.
Wow.
So this is a brilliant strategy, guys. And we just, we're very, very thankful. David, I'm going to turn it back over to you, and we'll let you close this out. And I see Willie's got his hand up, but I'm going to turn it back over to you, David.
Yeah, well, Willie, come on in.
Good afternoon. I appreciate you taking my question. I'm new to this. I was actually just introduced last night, and I'm prepared to become a founder. But my clarification question is simply this: coming in as a founder with approximately $1,000, I understood how to make the transfer and all of that. I will also need to make purchases of coins. Is that correct? At $600, different coins, or all of that's included?
Yeah, so I wouldn't consider it a purchase of a coin. What you need to have is enough for Eazybot to trade for you. So really the decision that you're making before we get to Founders Club or anything else is, I want to be involved in crypto. And I have a certain amount of money that I'm willing to invest in crypto. And I recognize that if I have a piece of software, in this case, Eazybot, that can trade it for me and never lose on that trading, I can accelerate my ability to earn in crypto, no matter which way the market's going. So that's really the foundational decision that you're making. So now that you've made that decision, our recommendation is, if you want to use Eazybot and you want it to work optimally for you, have a minimum of $600 that you're willing to participate with in your crypto exchange. You're not giving that money to Eazybot, stays in your crypto exchange. The Eazybot simply connects and does the trading on your behalf. So you need to have, if you're pursuing Founders Club, then you need to be VIP, so that's $9.95. You're going to want to have a little bit in that. Coach refers to it as an asset file. You're going to see it. Our description for it is your deposit wallet. That's where Eazybot's going to take its software service fees from. So you need to have some money in there. We recommend probably for about $50 to get you started, and then you need to have funds in your exchange. So what's going to Eazybot is the software service fees and the cost of the package. Everything else that you want to trade stays in your exchange.
Thank you very much.
All right.
David, can I elaborate on Shaquandalina's question?
Of course.
Thank you. So Shaquandalina, every person that's a free member in your organization below you, the first 5 levels, you're going to give the bot 30%, as Coach Ken was saying. You will receive 8% of that from your compensation plan, even on the free member. So let's say someone directly below you is trading on a free account. The software service fee is 30% of all profitable trades, but you'll earn 8% of that 30%. Does that make sense? Of that 30%. Yeah.
That's
just wanted to let
clarity. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, a couple questions that I saw in the chat. The last one just popped in there from Mel. How many accounts can each person have? 1 account per person, please. There was another question that I wanted to come back to.
Sorry, David, did you say each person can only have 1 account?
1 account, yes.
Okay.
Oh, that was Fabs asked, will we be able to fund Eazybot platform prior to the 23rd? We should have the ability to fund your account turned on before the 23rd, and maybe as early as tomorrow or Sunday. So that'll come back online before the 23rd when we open up for trading for our VIP and advanced members. And guys, just as a note, our target date is the 23rd. It could be the 24th. We're still finalizing some things that allow us to manage the volume of people coming into the platform. So if it's not exactly the 23rd, it will be in that general area. but we will open up the ability for you guys to make deposits sooner than that. So look out for those announcements. Speaking of announcements, Breezy, if you would you mind putting the 2 Telegram room links in the chat? We have 2 Telegram room links. One is for discussions. If you want to ask questions or interact with other members, that's our Telegram group. And then we have a Telegram channel for those of you who don't like all the noise of Telegram, just want to get the important updates. The channel is the place to be. There's no conversation there, just official updates from the company. So follow those, follow both, or at least the channel, so you get the official updates. What will be coming here in the near future is an app Coach Ken just mentioned. We'll be able to do push notifications through that app so you can stay plugged in with important things there as well. We'll give you notifications when calls are going live. You can join the calls right there from the app. Lots and lots of great stuff coming down the pipeline. Okay, Barry, come on in, sir.
Yeah, it's with thousands of people joining this. How do you prevent stacking? People have 10-year-old kids, people have companies, and that type of thing. You're not asking for social security numbers, so I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't, and Muhammad can speak to that. I'm going to say that I believe that we've established, how we want the company to operate. We don't want to spend a lot of time, energy, and resources policing our members, but we know that, the nature of people is that they will try to do what they think they can get away with. I think that if we all decide that we are going to operate in integrity, then we build a company based on the foundations of the values that we start each one of these calls with. And if a person chooses to circumvent those values, ultimately they don't gain. You might think they gain something in the short term, but if you're going against the flow of the way that we're building this company, in the long run, you're just going to end up losing out. So don't get caught doing it. We're not going to spend a lot of time and energy and resources to go chase people down and police it. But just let's build a culture of honor and respect the company that we're building for long-term success for you and for everybody else involved. All right,
on that too, Barry, on that.
Go ahead, Coach.
Hey, Barry.
Hey, Ken.
I was going to say, you can also, like me, I'm going to sponsor my wife and my kids because I want them to be a part of something that will be life-changing for them long after I'm gone. And so it's okay if you're sponsoring family members, but we're asking to not personally sponsor yourself several times and create that kind of stacking. Would you agree with that, Muhammad? Because some of these calls too, we're working through some of these questions ourselves. So when I ask a question, Muhammad is the CEO here, and I want to make sure what I just said. Maybe these are questions we should talk privately about first. But Muhammad, is that because I thought you had mentioned that on a call before?
Yeah, actually, I had a discussion yesterday with our lawyer regarding the age restriction. This is very important because you cannot just bring someone who is 1 year old and register him into the system. The age restriction, as per the laws in Dubai, in UAE, where we're registered, is 21. So the person registered shouldn't be less than 21 years old for the time being. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Here in the U.S., it's 18, I believe.
Yeah.
Hey, Barry, good to see you too, by the way.
Yeah, nice to see you, Ken. We'll chop it up later. I'll call you.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
And also, a lot of the tax laws, I want you to show what each trade did. Are we going to get reporting of each trade, or simply a profit at the end of the year?
Yes, we only take cash.
For
okay, that's
tax
a great
purposes.
question, Barry. Barry, that's a great question. You only have to report it per trade if you're trading USD against any of the other pairs. USDC and USDT are both coins. So when it's trading coin for coin, or when you're trading on your own coin for coin, you don't have to report every trade because it's cryptocurrency against cryptocurrency. But when it's USD, which, for instance, we were trading with another bot that was on Kraken, and we can only trade USD. against the pairs. Those have to be, every one of those have to be reported. It's not the case when it's cryptocurrency against cryptocurrency. I'm not a tax accountant though, or a tax lawyer in cryptocurrency. So you will want to check with your accountant, but that is something that I have been told by somebody in the industry that's well informed. Okay. So check
All right.
with your own accountant on that.
Yeah, my accountant's kind of a ding-a-ling with crypto. Basically, you know, pay for what I put into fiat is what I've been doing.
Right. And if you're trading coin or crypto for crypto, that's exactly what you're responsible for on your taxes. We recommend everybody pay their taxes. Okay. David, Mohammed, back to you guys.
All right, George is up next. Come on in with your question, George.
Hello, good evening from my end here. I appreciate your efforts. I just want to make a comment as regards the advanced subscription fee. I was trying to make some calculation, and I respect programmers, and I'm not saying 250 is too much, but one has to make up to maybe 2,500, that's 2,500 profit to break even on that amount. What I mean is, if I pay 250 per year, as against somebody who is using a free subscription, I need to make more than $2,500 to cover that amount, as against somebody who is on the free package.
Well,
I don't know
the
if
simple
I'm
solution to that, the simple solution to that is just come in for
Let
free.
me answer that, the coach. Let me just handle that, because I did the math and I know exactly what he's talking about. Okay, yeah, thank you for sharing this. This is very important here to understand why we have these kind of packages. The first package is free, so you don't have to pay anything to join. You are limited to 2 coins. The second one is 250. You can choose up to 10 coins. The last one is the VIP, $9.95. You can trade up to the 20 or 21 coins. So we build these packages based on the financial situation of our customers. So who is our customer? Everyone. So there are people who are limited in income. They can just come in as free, because we don't recommend that you trade with a coin in lesser than 600. So that means if your funds are between 600 and 1,200, you come in as free. You don't have to pay anything for subscription. In this case, you will be paying 30%, but 30% is after you make profit. If you don't make profit, you don't pay anything. You just connect the bot, put a small amount in the bot for the fees, and then start trading immediately. Once you have a fund, let's say between 2,500 and above, then it's worth making the subscription of the 250. Why? Because if you make the math also for how much you are paying, the difference of 10%, because if you are paid, you are paying 20% fees. If you are free, you are paying 30%. The difference is 10%. Multiply this 10% monthly by 12 months, it will be way more than 250. So it makes sense for people to use the higher package. And also this is for the people who have a little bit more capital, let's say more than 2,500 and 3,000. For the people who have more than this, they want to diversify their funds. They want to use more coins, more than 10 coins, then they can go for the bigger package of $9.95. So this is the way we made it. We want everyone to participate here. We want everyone to have a chance. If you look at the other bots, all of them have subscriptions. There's no one give you a free subscription, because they have a specific criteria of their customers. They want people to start paying upfront and then pay also the service fees. We said, okay, let's open it for everyone, because I know in some countries, even the 600 is sometimes challenging to make that amount of money. But for those people, we don't want to charge them anything upfront. We want them just to start trading. Once they make profit, we take our part after they make the profit. So it looks like your calculation is based on a small amount, and you are buying the package of the 250. It's not calculated this way. You have to calculate that if you have small amount, work on this the free package. In this way, you don't have to look at covering your money because you're not paying anything. You're only paying when you make profit. But if your money is higher than 5,000, you make the math. If it's 5,000 and above, you look at the 250 package.
Okay, thank you very much. So if I want to, so it's advisable to have a capital of 5,000 and above to make that subscription.
No, I would say 2,500 and 3,000 and above.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, Mel, come on in with your question.
Okay, so this question is for Mohammed. You've already answered the question. However, you've already answered the question somewhat, and I'm going back to the age of majority. So it's the age of majority, I guess, in Dubai is 21, but then, as Coach Ken said, it's 18 in the US and it's 18 in Canada. My son is 18 and I've registered him. What do I do at this point? He's already registered. He is 18.
Okay, that's something that I need to discuss with the lawyer to see if we can have a way around this, because you guys are in a country which is allowing that kind of age to be into business. The idea is that, as per my discussion with the lawyer, is that as per the UAE laws, anyone below 21 years old are not allowed to sign a contract. So when you buy the bot, you're like signing a contract. You agree in terms and conditions and all. So if you are registering, you're less than 21 years old, then this is not valid. The signature that you're doing and agreement of terms and conditions are not valid as per the laws here. But since you guys are living in a different country which allows that, then I have to discuss it one more time with a lawyer and explore that. We have subscriptions from countries which allow lower ages like 18 and below. So what do we do in this case? And I will get back to you. Just watch for the next call. I'm going to address that.
Okay, this is, I mean, obviously I signed him up before I knew it was 21 because normally it's 18. So my apologies.
No problem. That's fine. I mean, it's not your mistake. We did not put that up front in the website that they have to be 21. So no worries. I'm going to discuss that with the lawyer and then we'll get back to you the next time. Thank you for showing that. Thank you for honesty.
No problem.
All right, Lawson, come on in with your question.
Well, thanks for having me. First and foremost, I just want to say thank you for everything you have done, because I think everyone knows we've been hurt in this industry. We've lost a lot, and it's just refreshing to see you guys, what you're doing for being transparent and everything. So I've got two questions. My first one is, are you going to have a KYC? Because I know somebody mentioned about, one of the leaders mentioned about people opening a few accounts. Because how are you going to avoid this kind of thing if you're not having a KYC? And
at the moment.
Not at the moment. All right. Okay. My second question is, I'm not sure whether this has been mentioned already. How often is the commissions being paid? When you sell a package to somebody else, like if you recruit somebody and then they pay for example, the VIP, is that paid monthly or weekly?
Yep, good question. So those will be distributed immediately into your commissions wallet, and they will be made available immediately for withdrawal. Now, the asterisk that I'm going to put to that is that we may need 2 weeks of launch before that goes into effect, but your package sales commissions will be available immediately.
All right, cool, thank you. And I just want to add something as well, because I watched the webinar you did on the launch, and there's a few people who've been asking questions about, I think there was a gentleman who asked a question about, I think he was saying whether it was not fair, or he was talking about the 30% where a free account pay for, for the service fee. And I know the gentleman just mentioned, he just answered the question. One other thing as well, people are not realizing is what you have explained about the compound. I mean, there's nothing out there which has done this kind of thing. So that 30% is actually nothing when, if you think about when the bot is going to compound every so many times during the day. So basically, I don't see why people should be really worried about, especially for the 20 or 30%, because, that's absolutely nothing for what you guys are bringing. That's all I want to say.
Appreciate that. I agree with you. It's perspective, right? And I appreciate your perspective. Yeah, we think it's absolutely fair. Yeah, it's not for everybody. If it doesn't make sense to you, it's okay. We think that here's the thing for those, since we're in this section talking about affiliates, we know that there's hundreds of millions of people coming into crypto just this year alone. And a lot of those folks are looking for a place to call home, looking for a place that's going to help them to take advantage of being in crypto, making money in crypto, not getting caught up in something that's scammy. And so we want to provide an opportunity for people to experience what that might be like for free. And 30%, like Coach Ken said, if I can help you make $10 and you get to keep $7, and it happens passively every day, like how many times do you want to do that? It's not for everybody, but there's plenty of folks that are willing to sign up for that.
And the dynamic compounding as well, it's huge, because like I said, there's nothing out there which is going to do what you guys are going to do. So, I mean, that's in itself is just like, it's priceless.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, I think Sydney, you're back in. Come on in with your question.
Yeah, David, I have two questions. One is that when I first signed up, it was not like I purposely trying to sign in a few times, but apparently I positioned myself in certain people and things like that. So I need that thing to clear out. So who should I contact that with? So that way it won't be confused, anything like that. That's one. So who should I get that to get it done?
Let me make sure I understand your question. You tried to sign up under different emails and some of them didn't work. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's not. It's just because that at the very beginning, I guess that supposedly I was supposed to be under so-and-so, but end up I position myself a different part of the group and things like that. So if I want to clear out the thing, should I just send you guys an email, let you know that, hey, this thing removed me out from that particular one, or how's that work?
Yes, send an email to support@eazybot.com and just outline those details that we'll follow.
Got it. So my second question that a lot of people was texting me and calling me and things like that. So, and they have a very, good question is in regarding, how we don't mind signing up the feed regarding about $250 or $9.95, but we noticed that there's like yearly due. It's the same amount, whatever amount that we pay for. Why are you guys charging renewal? Like, normally it's just like a one-time fee. So they would like to know why so much, because a lot of people, I'm talking about typical people cannot really afford, $9.95 every single year they're paying for it, and a lot of fees. But especially in third world country and other places, if you talk about $9.95, it's a lot of money for them. And so I just want to know why, are you guys having like yearly? Are you planning to change that, or just temporary? That's what you guys doing, or what? Or will always remain?
I think that it's number one, when you say normally, that I don't agree that that's the case. I think there's hundreds of subscriptions that charge an annual fee, but also keep in mind that there is a plan for everyone. Right, so there's a free plan for those who are in third world countries that can't or shouldn't even be on a $9.95 package, and then there's a plan for folks that are on a $9.95 package that's going to be a blip of the profits made for them based on the amount that they're trading every year. So again, it's not everything's for everybody. We have no issues in the idea of charging an annual renewal for access to the software. If you don't want to pay that annual renewal, guess what? Perfect solution already in place for you. Use a free plan. But we do believe, however, I'll say this, that the access to the plan that you're on will pay for itself in those 365 days of year that you use it.
Plus you repay the commissions every year, correct?
Yeah, if you're sharing this and with anybody, it more than pays for itself. So yeah, absolutely.
No, for us, it's not a problem. I guess it's just mainly a lot of people that want to run for like the VIP part. But the fact that, you know, a lot of people out there cannot afford that kind of money. So that's the concern that some people would, you know, asking regarding about that. So I just want to know how's that work. Like when they run for the VIP, of course, everybody want to be in that pool. But if they're in that pool, then they have to pay for that fee, no matter what, based on what it is.
Here's the thing I want to say to your question and to everybody on this call. My background is in automotive business. I sold Highline automobiles, ran dealerships. I've owned my own car dealership. And here's the thing: everybody walks into the dealership and they want to see the Mercedes or the Cadillac. They want the car that's the most expensive, nicest, shiniest thing. And it's not for everyone. And that's why they make other cars. And so you got to find the right solution for you. So that's that. Second to that, I want to say that if we are focused on Founders Club, while that's an amazing opportunity, and I hope that you guys are all encouraged to pursue it, if what we're focused on right now is Founders Club, then you've missed the whole point here, right? Because in 6 months or a year, there is no Founders Club. And if Eazybot is not worth the opportunity, if Eazybot hasn't sold you on the idea that it's a great solution for you to get involved in crypto, earn money passively and consistently without ever losing, then you're missing you're missing the point of the story. The Founders Club is the icing on top. It's a limited time opportunity that in the next couple of months, we won't even be talking about anymore, so it'll be irrelevant. Right now, if you can qualify for it, you should go for it. If it's a struggle for you to find $9.95, either you're gonna figure out a way to solve that problem and come up with the money, or it's just not for you. It's not everybody drives a Mercedes, not everybody drives a Bentley. But there's a car for everybody if you want to be able to get from point A to point B. If you don't qualify for Founders Club, guess what? You've got the most amazing opportunity in front of you. If you never referred a person, you've got the most amazing product in front of you that will work for you 24/7, allow you to trade crypto confidently without being an expert, without having to worry about losing any money, without having to hand over money to anybody. Then if you decide you want to share it with other people, man, you can accelerate that earning, and you don't have to be a trader. You don't have to actually trade funds in Eazybot to take advantage of sharing it with other people. So you can come in as an investor trader, or you can come in as an affiliate business builder. You can do both. And if you're on this call right now and sharing it with others, you have a window of opportunity to take advantage of Founders Club. Find the path that works for you and work it. That's my answer.
Thank you, David.
You're welcome. All right, guys. Anything else? We've been on for 2.5 hours. Oh my. Okay, next call comes up. Peter, if he's got a voice left, he's going to be on in another
Hey guys,
few hours.
I just want to let you know I got a hard reset with some other leaders that I committed to. So I love you guys more than Bitcoin and pizza combined. Thank you so much. I might have. I'm so sorry. I had the call muted because I was on the phone.
More than
I apologize.
Bitcoin and pizza? You love us.
More than Bitcoin and pizza combined, Toshi. Thank you. Yes, I love you guys. And I got to go. I have a hard reset. Thank you, David, for all your hard work, and Breezy and Peter. You know, you guys are amazing. Barry, we'll circle the wagons, but you guys have a great rest of your afternoon, but I do have to go. Thank you, guys.
And David,
wrap up. Yes,
David
sir.
will be there. I'll be there for 7 p.m. as usual, guys. 7 p.m. tonight, Eastern time.
Peter never stops. So 7 p.m. Eastern, join Peter. Tomorrow, Saturday, 11 a.m., we do a business builders call specifically for those who are working and looking to build teams, take advantage of the affiliate program. That's a call that we'll do every single Saturday. Bring your team members. We want to focus on talking about how to take advantage of the affiliate opportunity, make sure you understand it, how to answer questions that are presented to you. Some of the questions that you heard here, how do you answer those questions for yourself? How do you go out and present the opportunity? What are ways to introduce it to people? What are things you should and should not say? Understanding the tools that will be presented as we start rolling those out. Join us on those calls on Saturdays. That's super, super important for our business builders. I'm going to call it a day. We're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for those of you who joined us, participated, your great questions. Gunter will reach out and connect with you. All of our national directors that are actively trading. What I'm going to ask you guys to do is check the Telegram room. I'm going to drop a link for a Zoom call if you guys want to jump back on and talk about your accounts. If you have any questions, need any support, we're going to give you a separate channel to jump in. We won't be back in this room. So look for that to be dropped into your group here. Join us and we'll support you. Everybody else, we'll see you on the 7 p.m. or tomorrow at 11 a.m. Love you guys.
Excuse me, David. We will
Thanks,
make
David.
this.
Have a great evening.
David, excuse me, you will put me now in a room or not?
Look for the information for that call in the National Directors Telegram room. We're closing this room. We're closing this room.
Oh.
We'll be right back in another room. The link will be in the National Directors Telegram room.